Couple little bass flicks for the heading down to the gorge for a few days. So got the scoot, just loading it up. Couple rods.
This thing is huge, man. This is me and Clarky's double bed for the evening. We'll just chuck it on. Tighten down a couple of hockey straps.
Yeah. Just like surfboards.
Look at, it's actually huge though. Look at this thing. Couple of reels for the trip. 2 Vanfords, Stratics. There's a, what are they, 13. There's a bunch of shit in there. Corrado, some Daiwa stuff.
Tape measure in case you got a donkey.
This is what I'm calling for this trip. Okay, you ready?
Ready. 60 centimeters.
60.
Holy shit, that is big. That's a big bass.
Look, I reckon we'll definitely be putting 50 on the board. 50 on the board for sure. We're taking the guppies on guppy sessions, I think volume 5 or volume 6, chasing big Australian bass. Now these guys, the guppies, Kane and Eli, they love bass, but these are big bass. Now this is going to be a wicked adventure. It's 5 hours inland, there's a bit of forward driving, it's beautiful terrain, and hopefully the fishing is going to be off its trolley. So stay tuned, this one is going to be special.
Load it up. Just picked up Shan. She's windy. Straight out of bed.
Guys, well, welcome to Guppy Sessions. I'm not sure what volume we're up to. We've got Guppy 1 to my left and then Guppy 1 to my right, fresh out of the womb, and just very excited for this trip. So you can see behind me here, we've got a big mountain. There's a tiny little track that goes up and over. We're about 4 hours inland. It's kind of quite chilly at the moment, and what we're going to do is forward drive up and over the mountain to the Gorge country and chase some huge Australian bass. So we're super excited for this one. We're going to take you along for the journey. First things first, we're going to get the truck ready and we're going to send it over. Let's go. People, see this sign? This is where you got to believe your mobile phone. Mobile phone. Put them in. We pick the mobile phones up from there on the way back. From here onwards, we lose reception. There's maybe another 45 minutes of forward driving to get to the gorge, and we're going to spend a couple of days in there. And then when we return, we're going to get our mobile phones, and then we can share with you people this whole adventure. So it's going to be a wicked one. We haven't seen this section of the gorge after rain, so there's hopefully going to be a lot of flow. We were here 3 years ago during the drought, and we still caught fish in the drought. So hopefully this time that there's lots of run, we're going to catch lots of fish. So we're pumped. There's cows, there's fucking, we can smell the bass. They're here. Let's go. Let's go. So nice. You can get your phones, you guppies. You can see in here when I roll that out, boom. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rods in there. They're in the back of the truck. This is going to be bolted to the side of the roof racks in the coming weeks, but this scoot rod holder is fantastic for carrying bulk rods on adventures like this. We're going to go fishing. All right, guplings, watch out for the cow turds on the way, but Guppy Sessions has started. We have started the trek now to the fishing grounds. It's probably 3K hike, and then we're going to start fishing. So hopefully, like last time, Shan doesn't fall down the mountain again. So the journey has started. We're like a bunch of mountain goats climbing down here. And the great thing is this time we can actually see all the rock pools that we're going to be heading to. Last time this was all dry, so we we had no idea, but like this zone right here looks absolutely incredible. So we're getting closer. Oh, we've just got to the first zone and it's literally a race to tie our lures on. This is a great little section of water. We've got obviously this heavy flowing water into a big kind of, I don't know, maybe like a 50 metre pool. And the bass are going to have their head face straight into this current just sitting there. And the second we put a lure in there, I'm calling within the first 3 to 5 casts we're going to get a fish. So let's tie up these lures and see how we go. Okay. What jig head size is everyone going? You want a 1/8? Clarky?
1/8 as well.
You're going to go a 1/8?
Or was there 1/6?
There's a 1/8, go 1/8. Hey guys, the lure of choice that we're going to start throwing are the Munro's Australian made soft plastics. We're going to throw, we've got a few different colorways. We're going to trial this motor oil. It's close to midday, you know, the sun's in the middle of the sky. I think this color with the colored water could do well. So I'm going to give this one to Eli, mate. Congratulations, you've won the motor oil, let's go. First fish, baby, let's set. What's the goal? I mean, this is guppy sessions. What is the goal for the gupplings?
Not chase guppies, we're chasing a 50 name. Big name.
Probably break the 50. I've done it before, but haven't actually measured them before. So this time.
So how do you know? You haven't measured it.
If it's not next to a measuring tape, it didn't happen. So guplings, who again are fresh out of the womb, 50 centimetre bass. That's what we're chasing.
Yeah, 50.
Just been smoked here. This little pocket away from all the current. Of course, I tied a dodgy knot, just lost a donkey fish. Anyway, let's do it again. Big bass on the way. It's a good bass, let's go. In that same little pocket, I've just lost that other fish. Boy, he's a good fish. He's a honker.
First fish on board, and it's a donk.
Oh my gosh. Would you look at that? That is definitely a PB for me. I'm calling that. That's definitely got to be close to 45. That's a horse.
We're gonna measure the dog.
Definitely going to measure him, get him back in the water as quick as we can, but there we go, 46 centimetres. That's a horse, let's get a big one. Oh my god! Wait, I got busted off the cast before. Huh?
Busted off first cast, and then boom.
Snapped off.
Yeah, full snapped off.
Whereabouts?
In this pool here.
Yes, Guppy! My sweet guppling! That is a beast! Dude! That was a dogger's release, but... Maybe I can catch him. No, he's gone. Yo, that was fucking off the cuff.
I know.
Woo!
You go so hard. Yes, guppies, we're on the board.
On the ball, 47.
47.
Yeah.
Another one.
Yeah. 47. Bring it this way.
It's a honker, dude. It's a honker. It's a honker. Watch him move down. It's on the lip. He's a honker. He's a honkosaurus. Yes, dude. How big is it?
I reckon another 47 or 48.
Wait, he felt like he went so hard.
This is the most insane fishing.
Oh my god, they're stacked up in there.
Man, have you got the measuring tape?
Yeah.
46.
Is he?
Yeah.
Another 46. Well, all the fish that we've caught so far, the bulk of them have been well over 45 centimeters. That's a 46. That thing went so hard. And it just goes to show how healthy this system is. And there are different caliber of fish out here. They just go harder, they're bigger, they're more aggressive, and there's just more of them. So if you get a chance to do this kind of stuff, the Gorge country is absolutely brilliant for this kind of fishing.
Doubles. Oh, yours is good fish too. Oh, he's ready.
Wow. Wow, he's properly pulling drag, dude. Properly pulling drag. Oh my god, I can feel him under a rock.
Get him up. Back off on him. Alright, Trish, yours is big. You got him. He's coming through.
No, he's not huge. Oh, he's big.
Oh,
he's massive.
man.
He's massive. He's huge.
He's a 60.
Dude, he's massive. Man, that is huge, dude.
Oh.
That is massive.
My God.
Right. Holy track balls, dude. You watch out. Bring him in. Bring him
Boy,
in.
that's what he's a 50.
Joe, don't let him get out. That is massive, man. What the fudge?
He's a 50.
Go. Try to get the lure out.
I'm gonna go down here.
No, you sweet, I can see.
I've cracked, like, I swear I've cracked 50, boys. I've done it.
Put him in here. Put yours in here as well.
Look at my hat off, man. I'm all tangled. Mate, he's massive, dude. Yes! 50? Yes, it's like 51. He's like 50 on the dot, dude.
Let's see.
He's 50. Look at his bottom lip, 51.
Holy! Trish, that is the yes. No, that's the biggest.
Yes, man.
I've
Okay, I just want to look after him because this is probably a big breeding fish. So just one sec, let me get him back in the water for a second.
Doubles, baby.
Really want to look after this fish because he's big. It's a 51. Between 50 to 51, the bottom lip was at 51 and it's fat. It was fired up. And just such a big, good looking fish, man. And they just go so hard at this size. That is exactly what I wanted to tick off this list. 50, we've done it. That is a PB for sure. So sick.
Boy, it came right there.
Not a bad little bass. I think. Oh, and he's fucking.
Oh! Whoa, man! Did you see that? He ate me under my feet, dude. What the heck? Dude, that's a good bass too. Oh, he's a horse. He's a horse. Wow, dude. He ate that like at my feet.
Right at the boat.
Right at the boat.
Another one.
Okay, I'll wait for this fish. We'll do a doubles.
Oh, there's good fish there. Exact same eat as Tristan's, just straight underneath the feet.
Anything clunky? Gonna brick it.
Good, another good one.
We've got a doubles. They're not huge fish, but they're still in their low to mid 40s, which, to be honest, is some pretty bloody good bass. So we're going to get them back in the drink. Yeah.
Thank you.
You can pay literally hundreds of dollars to have a fancy lunch at some fancy restaurant, but we're having a pretty fancy lunch in a pretty fancy zone. By a pretty fancy chef. Good? How you going back there, Eli? It's 1 o'clock and you started tying that leader knot at 11:45. Clarky's on. He's fishing high country. Let's go, Clarky. I don't know how you're going to land this thing, but let's go. Let's see it. Have you ever caught a fish 10 meters above sea level before? How are you going to land it? Clarkie. He is 44.
44.
All the fish, every fish is around 45. And then we've got that cracking one earlier, but the fish are so fat, so healthy, so fired up. We've kind of lost count of the fish, but it's just every little pocket of water, we're just throwing different lures, and it's just so much fun. Guppy sessions, very successful. How good is this part of the world, the Gorge country here in New South Wales? It's so stunning. We had a cracking day fishing, and we set a bit of a goal, which was to catch a 50 centimetre bass, and we got it done. And we got about 20 fish in the mix, most of them all over 45 centimetres. So it shows how healthy this system is. So we're cooling down because it is quite a big mission here. There's a lot of walking, a lot of hiking. So we're cooling down here, and then we're going to climb up the mountain to our campsite. Last time we fished here, we left it a little late. We actually walked home in the dark, so we're trying not to do that again. So we're going to leave you here, trek up the mountain, show you camp, and then we'll start cooking dinner. So there's a little bit more in this adventure to come. Stay tuned. This is the fun part after the swim, and you can see we found some nice dry timber for the fire, just to add a bit of weight for this journey up the hill. You see at the top. It's that time. Time you want to make that bloody good sound. Cheers, guppies. Cheers. Another successful guppy sessions. Cracking day. Bloody good, mate. Bloody good. Okay, Gordon Ramsay, what is on the menu tonight's dinner?
We got Australian beef, garlic and parsley, sangers.
What? No. Okay, Kane, show them the esky full of bass. Esky full of bass, people. Let's go, let's see it. Where are they? Get the bass out. Oh, there it is. Gotcha. Go ahead.
Ain't nobody.
Okay, that's it for our day's fishing. We're going to set up camp. I'm getting into swag here, and then tomorrow morning we're heading out at first light. So we're going to trek through the dark at the start of the day, and we're going to go and chase some more bass. I'm going to try and get the guplings. They're 50 centimetre bass. So I've ticked mine off for the day. Anyhow, that's it for a day. Thank you for watching. We'll catch you for day 2 tomorrow.